What happens when traditional allies find themselves on opposite sides of a global vote? At the recent United Nations General Assembly, a majority backed Palestine's full membership, urging favorable action from the Security Council. 143 countries supported the resolution, while the United States and Israel were among the 9 dissenters. India's unexpected opposition highlighted a shift, testing the resilience of established diplomatic relationships. This vote not only marks a pivotal moment for Palestine but also tests the strength of long-standing diplomatic ties. To understand the present, we must first revisit the past. The path to the recent pivotal UN vote was paved with escalating tensions and global movements, each echoing the urgency for change. In the heart of the Middle East, Gaza became a focal point of international concern. Amidst the violence, there were widespread calls for a ceasefire, underscoring a desperate need for peace in the region. Meanwhile, the long-standing alliance between the United States and Israel began to show signs of strain. This became particularly evident when the United States took a step back, choosing to abstain from a crucial United Nations Security Council resolution. This abstention was not just a diplomatic gesture, but a clear indication of shifting perspectives within American foreign policy, suggesting a more nuanced approach to the Israel-Palestine conflict. On a different front, the global solidarity for Palestine saw a remarkable manifestation in Kerala, India. Here, tens of thousands hit the streets, not just in protest but in informed solidarity with the Palestinian cause. Kerala's historical ties with the Arab world and its highly literate and politically active population turned it into a significant stage for international advocacy. This public pressure did not go unnoticed and played a role in shaping India's stance at international forums. These events, each a thread in the larger tapestry of international relations, set the stage for a vote that would challenge international relations and redefine geopolitical landscapes. 143 in favor, 9 against, and 25 abstentions, but each number tells a story. In the recent United Nations General Assembly vote, a significant majority showed their support for Palestine's bid for full UN membership. This vote not only marked a pivotal moment in international relations, but also highlighted the distinct stances of various nations. Key among the dissenters were the United States and Israel, both of whom voted against the resolution. Their opposition is rooted deeply in long-standing political and security concerns, with Israel at the forefront of expressing discontent. The phrase "shame on you" echoed through the halls, voiced by the Israeli envoy, underscoring the tension and the charged atmosphere of the proceedings. On the other side of the spectrum, India's decision to vote in favor of the resolution stands out, especially considering its historically strategic ties with Israel. This move by India might seem surprising at first, but it aligns with a broader global shift and its own domestic considerations, where there's a strong pro-Palestinian sentiment, as seen in massive rallies in places like Kerala. The 25 abstentions also tell a tale of caution in diplomacy. Countries that chose to abstain perhaps did so to balance complex international relationships and internal political pressures, signaling a desire to remain neutral or undecided in the escalating debate. Every vote cast was a line drawn, a stance taken, and a message sent. Shame on you. A phrase that echoed through the halls of the United Nations. The Israeli envoy's vehement condemnation reverberated across the globe, highlighting the deep fissures the recent UN resolution has carved among nations. This resolution, which saw a majority support for Palestine's bid for full membership, has not only redrawn diplomatic lines but has also intensified emotional and political responses. In Israel, the reaction was one of strong disapproval. The Israeli government and its supporters viewed the resolution as a betrayal, an undermining of their sovereignty and security concerns. Media outlets in the country were ablaze with critiques and analyses, many echoing the envoy's stern rebuke of the UN's decision. Contrastingly, in India, the atmosphere was markedly different. The decision to vote against Israel marked a significant pivot in foreign policy, stirring a mix of approval and surprise within its borders. Indian media covered this shift extensively, highlighting the country's historical neutrality in such conflicts and its recent pro-Palestinian stance. Public opinion was largely supportive, seeing it as a bold move towards advocating for peace and justice in international affairs. The repercussions of this vote hint at potential shifts in international alliances and policies. Relations between traditional allies might be tested, while new alignments could emerge from the shared support for Palestinian statehood. The global diplomatic landscape appears poised for transformation, influenced heavily by nations' stances on this pivotal issue. As the dust settles, the world watches and waits to see the long-term effects of this historic decision. As we look to the horizon, what future awaits international diplomacy? The recent vote at the United Nations has not only marked a pivotal moment for Palestine, but also sent ripples through the long-standing alliances among nations. This decision, highlighted by an overwhelming majority in favor of Palestine's bid for full membership, underscores a significant shift in international relations and perceptions. Countries across the globe, from the 93 in favor to the 9 against and the 25 abstentions, have shown where they stand on this crucial issue. Looking forward, the road for Palestine's ambitions to become a full member of the United Nations seems paved with both opportunities and challenges. The favorable vote in the General Assembly is a strong endorsement, yet the real test lies ahead in the Security Council, where the dynamics are markedly different. The potential for Palestine to enhance its position on the global stage is vast, but so are the hurdles it must overcome, influenced by geopolitical interests and power plays. Moreover, this situation has brought to the forefront the undeniable power of international solidarity and public opinion. The rallies in Kerala, India, and the global discourse surrounding the vote illustrate how deeply interconnected our world is, and how public sentiment can transcend borders to influence high-stakes political decisions. This collective voice of the global community will undoubtedly continue to shape the policies and actions of nations. As we reflect on these developments, it becomes clear that this UN vote is more than a mere procedural outcome. It is a testament to the evolving landscape of global diplomacy, marked by a growing recognition of the voices and rights of the oppressed. It heralds a shift towards a more inclusive and accountable international order. This UN vote is not just a decision, it's the beginning of a new chapter in global diplomacy. Thank you for watching today's in-depth analysis on a pivotal moment at the United Nations. If you found this video informative and want to keep up with the latest in international affairs, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us bring more insightful content directly to you. Have thoughts or questions about today's topic? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you and often use your insights to shape our future content. Until next time, stay informed and engaged. Remember, your voice matters in shaping the world we live in. See you in the next video.